Sup, guys, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. We got tons of Yu-Gi-Oh! News this morning and came out last night. I think I was still sleeping when it came out, so, here we go. We have a brand new Magician card, which is a promo. It's gonna help, apparently it's gonna help Dark Magician. It's a Ebon Illusion Magician Disciple, like, you know, she learns from him. That's a thing. She's level 6, so I'm interested to see what exactly she'll do. Maybe a retrains like Dark Magician Girl, and maybe, just maybe, it'll also help with Magician Girls because it's spellcast. We don't have the effect, so sorry, disappoint. Once we do, I'll mention it. And then new manga promo was announced, and it's Clear Wing Fast Dragon. So pretty much Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, just probably with a different effect. Could be even better. We'll see. And then we have new Ancient Gears, because Ancient Gears are getting love. So let's talk about Ancient Gear Wyvern. You can only use the first effect once per turn. If this card is normal summon or special, you can add one Ancient Gear from your deck to your hand, except Gear Wyvern. Also, you cannot set cards for the rest of the turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate monster effects until the end of the damage step. I think it's pretty good. It's the deck's version of Stratos or Machina Gear Free if you want something that's machines and searches out things. So there's that. I think it's interesting to say the least. You just set cards first and then summon this, so that way, you know, you don't have to worry about losing cards. You know, like, that way you can have back row, because otherwise you're not going to be able to set back row, so that's a thing too. And then we have the other one, which is the three-headed version. I like to call it three-headed version. It kind of looks the same. We have Ancient Gear Hydra. It's a 2700 attack point monster, and if this card is tribute summoned by using the Ancient Gear monster at the end of the damage step, when this card attacks an opponent's monster by battle, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle, you can banish the opponent's monster. That's pretty interesting to say the least, but if this card is tributed by attributing a gadget monster, there's a new ancient gadget. Go figure. It can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. And then if an ancient gear monster you control attacks, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or spells traps until the end of damage step. It's nifty, but it's not exactly what they need, to be fair. What they need, besides more speed, which the first card was, is less freaking like tribute monsters and more just powerful cards that will bring the deck up from like absurdity into an actual use it, you know, just a place where you can use it. I mean, you'll be able to use it, but I'm just saying, like, compete more, you know what I mean? It'd be nice to see that. Then we have, maybe people get creative enough and I'll just look stupid. Wind Witch Winterbell. It's a wind spellcaster synchro effect monster. Someone called Miss Valley Master up. It's a wind synchro. He's gonna go nuts. Level 7, 2400 attack with 2000 defense. One tuner, one or more non-tuner wind monsters. I just made myself laugh thinking about that. You can only use the effect of Winterbell once per turn. You can target one Wind Witch monster in your graveyard and inflict 200 damage times its level to your opponent. That could be pretty cool for ending games. During the battle phase, you can target one Wind Witch monster you control, special summon one monster with an equal or a lower level from your hand, but it cannot attack during this turn. Interesting to say the least. It's semi-generic because Wind decks can bring it out, but you really don't want to bring that out. Then there's Wind Witch Snowbell, which is a level 1 spellcaster tuner with 100 attack and 100 defense. If you control 2 or more wind monsters and you do not control any non-wind monsters, you can activate this effect. Special summon this card from your hand. If you synchro summon a wind monster using this card's synchro material, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That is pretty damn nifty, to say the least. So that's pretty cool. That I can't lie. Oh look, a new Speedroid. Speedroid OMK Gum. Okungum, if we say it that way, which sounds really stupid now. Wind Machine Tuner effect. During the battle phase, if you take damage, you can specialize this card from your hand, and second effect reads, during the battle phase, when this card is special summoned by its own effect, you can immediately, as this resolves, synchro using only wind monsters you control, including this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard synchro material, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If it is a Speedroid monster, the monster is synchro summoned by using this card, gains 1000 attack. Now let's take a look at these beautiful, beautiful little pictures. There's our new Wind Witch Synchro, the Wind Witch Tuner, and then a new Speedroid that looks like a little mini Transformer. That's pretty dank, to say the least. For a second there, like, if you look at, if I can get back to it, if you look at the Speedroid, he actually looks like, what's that little level 1 deck? Cellphone. I keep forgetting, it'll come back to me. I'm going to feel so stupid by the time I upload the video. It's the same archetype that Cellphone's in. I can't remember the exact name, but it starts with an M. Anyways, moving on, we have Neo Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Yeah, Kanari didn't learn their lesson the first time. Neo Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, Light Dragon Exceed, rank 9. You can obviously overlay it on top of a Cypher card or a Kinetic Soldier as Exceed material. If this card has it, if this card has it, you have to rank up. They actually did learn that you have to rank it up. They actually did learn. If this card is a Cypher card or a Connect Soldier as Exceed material, it gains the effect. Once per turn, you can detach up to 3 Exceed materials from this card. Other monsters you control cannot attack your opponent directly for the rest of this turn. Also, take control of face-up monsters your opponent controls equal to the number detached until the end phase. The effects of all monsters taken control by this are negated, and their attack each becomes 4,500, and their names become Neo Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. That's pretty fucking scary, to say the least. Now, if they get one more that overlays on top of this, well, you can see where that's going, and it's not pretty. Cypher is strange. A light spellcaster, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense. You can only use the effect once per turn, and only once that turn. You can target one Cypher Exceed you control, attach this card from your hand or graveyard to it as Exceed material. That's pretty cool. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Cypher spell card from your deck to your hand. That's also really good. Rank Up Cypher Ascension is a spell quick play, and during your main phase, you can target one Cypher Exceed monster you control and special one Cypher Exceed monster from your extra deck that is a rank higher using the target you control as Exceed material. This special summon is treated as an Exceed summon, also Exceed the monsters obviously to it, and then the special summon monster gains the effect. This card gains 500 attack for each level 4 or higher monster you control. So, they have a rank up card. Yay. You gotta love when they have a rank up card. Oh, you thought the news was over? Hell no! Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Actually, before we do that, here's the photos. Take a look for yourself at everything. That's pretty cool stuff. And then we have this guy here, which is the new Odd Eyes Fusion. And we also have this fella here, which it's Pendulum Magician support, say the least. And I'm glad they're still making that. Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Dark Dragon Fusion effect. Level 8, 3,000 attack with 2,000 defense, 1 Pendulum Dragon monster, 1 Warrior type monster. When this card is fusion summoned, you can make the attack of all monsters your opponent controls down to 0, but other monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Ragna 0 would be so good with this. Negate the activation effects of all monsters with 0 attack at the end of damage step when this card attacks an opponent's monster by monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed by battle. You can banish that monster. That's pretty scary too. The new magician's called Dragon Calling Magician. It's a dark spellcaster. Pendulum skill 2, 2,400 attack, 1,000 defense, level 7. It's always level 7. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster. Its type becomes dragon until the end of this turn. I can't really see too much use out of it outside of maybe using it for Maiden. Yes, I have a hard on for Maiden, so sorry. Once per turn, you can target one sorry, we went over that. That's Pendulum effect. Monster effect is once per turn, you can activate this card. This card's type becomes dragon to the end of the turn. A Synchro Fusion or Exceed summon using this card as material gains this effect. If it battles a dragon type monster, its attack becomes double its current attack during the damage step only. Yeah, there's no like Blue Eyes deck that's out there and can be abused by that. I think that's everything. Yes, that is everything. OCG is finally getting Cosmos and Kaiju very shortly, but this is everything that we just got news dump wise. So if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to subscribe for more. Later today, I'll be posting out the WWE Raw video on the network. It's probably going to go up before this, so if you want to see that, just go over there and check it out. And I'll see you guys later tonight for Tech Tuesday. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see